But we are back. 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 Why am I not showing live? Are we live? Can y'all see me? Is everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? Let's get in the live chat. What's up? What's up? What's up, my beautiful people? Let's get in the live chat. What's up, my beautiful people? Let's get in the live chat. Here we go. So, how has everybody been doing? What's been up? 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 I must say, like, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. All right. What's been up, my people, my people, my people, my people? I wish I could like see everything that's going on everywhere, but I really can't. I'm working on how to get all of that figured out and stuff, but we're gonna just push on through. I feel like it's been forever, first and foremost, since I have been on here. So let's welcome everybody back to the live. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I would just like to say that I started that little thing at the beginning of my videos, and my son loves when I do that. He like he loved to like rewind it back to that part. It's his favorite part. And I'd be like, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That really excites him. So I love that for him. Anywho, so I've been away. I've been on a hiatus, I feel like, for quite some time. I've been gone and I'm back now. Now I have to figure out like what exactly. Okay, first off, let's address the new stuff. So did you guys see my backdrop? Boom. If you like it, let me know. Let me know how you liking it. Let me know how you liking the backdrop. So I'm thinking about getting more backdrops as time go along. We shall see how that all works out and how that plays out. But just to kind of match the vibe, like whatever vibe I'm feeling, the backdrop is gonna be like that. So if like the vibe is gloomy, then the backdrop is going to be a little darker. But if the vibe is light and vibrant and bright, then the backdrop is going to be like how we have it now. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you guys thinking? You like the backdrop? I love it. I feel like it's a good addition to the live. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, yeah, I've been away for quite some time. um really just trying to figure out life basically. And I guess life been lifing and I got real busy. I haven't been as committed or committed like I should have been. And so I haven't even dropped season 2 yet. But I am going to drop season 2 eventually. I just haven't yet. So just bear with me. Maybe around Christmas time. I have a little more time on my hands these days. So whoop, whoop. I have a little bit more time on my hands these days, so I am hopefully soon going to drop season 2. So just hang in there with me, stay tuned, and we'll get through that. You know what I'm saying? It's great to be back. It's great to like, you know, be amongst the peoples, be amongst my peoples here on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the last time I went live, even actually every time I go live with y'all, it's a good vibe. And so I'm getting back to the things that I vibe with in life. So yeah, this is one of those things. So it is great to see everybody. It's great for everybody to be a part of the live. I'm loving it. So yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. I feel like I didn't even know if this was going to come about again. So it's nice to have it back up and running. So I need to start like a cadence and like actually commit to like a time and basically a cadence, basically like how often I'll do this. I need to commit to that and like really commit. But We just figuring it out as we go right now, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Today is just day one, and Rome wasn't built in a day. But beautiful things happen with dedication and time, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dedicate our time, some of our time here to YouTube, and we'll see if we can get our big break. Woo! Okay, so today I was going to do like a little Q&A. So let me get my questions. I was going to do a Q&A for today. And I cannot wait. You know, I love being with you guys. I love interacting with y'all. So, yeah, a Q&A is great. Let's see here. Google. What's up, my beautiful people? Thank you for joining the live. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna let my chat work or no? I really don't know what it's gonna do with the chat, but when you come in, drop your name in the chat, but you know what I'm saying? Come in, introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do us a Q&A today. And, you know, just do a little chill. Let's see. Q. You know, it used to be a time where I would, I've done so much with my channel before. I guess we could do that. Like, y'all want to do Q&A or current events? Which I want to do. It's been a lot. No, I don't want to do current events because current events, it's been too much going on. So let's just do a Q&A. And current events used to be fun. I remember when I used to stay up all night long and for hours. If you are not new to the channel, if you've been here before, then you know I used to stay up for hours and we would go through like the current events and like we would laugh and talk and have so much fun. But then something, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I really don't know what happened, but yeah, that came to like I don't even want to go through current events no more. It's like just going through my phone on like the shade room. It's just nothing's the same. So let's just do questions, Q&A for, look at there, for YouTube. They actually have it particular to YouTube. Look at there. You guys, I want to make sure I let you guys know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Yes. Don't forget. Like, comment, and subscribe. The more interactions we have, the better things are. So, here we are. What are some questions? Okay. Oh my gosh. Why is it just not simple questions? Let's see here. If this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Question. I want to do a Q&A for an adult, not a 10-year-old child. We're going to do a Q&A in case you're new and you want to know more about me. Let's see here. What's up? Y'all drop a heart if you in here. Drop some love in the chat. I can use some love. Let's just do Q&A questions. What's up, my people? What's up? I see y'all starting to flow on in. It's lovely to have you. Come on in the live, everybody. Come on in the live. Sorry. I don't want to be disgusting. Okay, so listen. So we're doing a Q&A. If you got a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. If you really have a question. If you don't have a question, it's fine. I'm going to go through some questions that I have right here. Once I can pull them up. How is everybody doing today? Okay, these are very, basic questions, okay? If you are new to the chat, welcome. If you've been here before, Then you know there's a new setup and I have a new ambiance going on here. And so it is great to have you. It's great that you joined. I am so happy that you're here. Um, yeah, so let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it started. Okay, if you got a question, drop it in the chat. If you want, I got a topic that you'd like to discuss, drop it in the chat. We can discuss it. If you don't, then fine, listen in. Okay, so first question is, what's my favorite color? I think all the colors on here is my favorite. I don't know. I'm very vibrant. I don't know. I like okay, let's calm down. Probably pink would be my favorite color, but I like hot pink and I like pastel pink. I like all the pinks. But I really like all the colors. I just like color period. So yeah, I'm a very vibrant pop out at you type of person. So yeah, I like all the colors, but my favorite color is probably pink. What are some of your favorite things to do? I don't know, for real. I mean, I feel like I'm learning, and I know I'm at a big age right now. So still be trying to learn what my favorite things are to do. But some of my favorite things to do is I like doing this. I like talking to people. I like making people feel better. I like you know, being kind and nice and loving and things like that. So, whatever brings out that side of me is what I like to do. So, over this summer, which I haven't been to the beach in probably years. So, this summer I went to the beach. And I enjoyed that. I really thoroughly enjoyed going to the beach. So, I think that's a new thing for me. Maybe that's a new thing I can venture into. So we shall see. I'm definitely enjoying this. I enjoy taking care of my son. I'm a mom first and foremost before everything. So that is like my pride and joy is my baby. Other things I like to do, I like to just kick it, just chill, relax. That's probably my favorite thing to do in the entire world is probably sleep. That's probably my most favorite thing to do in the entire world is sleep. So, yeah, I enjoy getting my rest in. Uh, Other than that, what else is something I like to do? Laugh and have fun. Like anything that makes me laugh, anything that makes me feel all warm and gushy and inside. I like doing that. What else? Things I like to do. I guess pampering myself, like getting my nails done, getting my feet done. When I have time to do it, it's like I really don't. I'm a homebody and I enjoy my house. So, yeah. But other things like that, I guess I do enjoy. I enjoy getting out, having a good time too. So, yeah, going out, pampering myself, maybe getting my nails done, my feet done, getting me a night, going to a nice brunch spot and getting like a mimosa or something. That's fun too. I like doing that. I just like all the things really. So, yeah. Um, what is your favorite movie? Yeah, my favorite movie. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one only because I like a lot of movies really. Like I used to like a lot of stuff. Here recently I've been having to like only watch things that like put me in a certain mood. So like I like funny things. One thing I do like a series or a group of things that I like to listen to and watch is the Mud Deal Plays. Like I know people like really be like, really Mud Deal Plays? Are you serious? It's so much more to the world than Mud Deal Plays. But I love them. Like they put me in like I don't know. It's just like relaxed good vibes. Like it's just a vibe, I feel like, or just fun. Like it's just easy, a easy watch. So yeah, I like that. What are other things I like? My favorite movie though, my favorite movie in this entire world, I really don't know what my favorite movie is. But yeah, I'm sure I have one. But my favorite has been lately is My Dear Plays. What is your favorite restaurant? If anybody knows me, then you know I love Cheddar's. I have loved Cheddar's for forever. I love me some Cheddar's, so I can just go and sit in Cheddar's and just eat, 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 eat. I like their little croissant rolls that they have, and so yeah, I love Cheddar's. But I really don't go often, but I go sometimes. Um, what is your favorite place to go on vacation? So, like I was telling y'all earlier, I'm new to this whole beach vibe, but like I went this summer and I ain't new to it. I've been to the beach a couple times before, so I'm not like really like brand new to going to the beach. But like the beach is a cool vibe, especially for my family. Like when I go with my family and my husband, my son, and my parents, and like we had just went and just had a good time this summer, and it was like a dope experience. And I really want to go back. And I don't go often. I don't have like a beach house, nothing like that. But maybe one day, like if I was to retire, I would want to retire on a place that has a body of water. You know what I'm saying? Probably. So yeah, my favorite place to go on vacation now that I have my son, is to the beach. Now, before that, though, prior to all of that, I used to love. Okay, so me and my husband went to LA after we got married, and I loved that. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was going to retire to LA. I was like, yeah, I'm going to LA. I didn't even want to be like a movie star or nothing like that. I just wanted to live in LA, which was crazy. Because when you think about the traffic, when you think about the how expensive it is and all of that, like that's crazy. But I really wanted to go to LA, but that was when I was a little younger and I was in my 20s or whatever. And so like I feel like LA was where I wanted to go. But now that I'm older and I'm more stable and I'm more like in mom mode, I like the beach. The beach is a cool vibe for me. Okay, what is your favorite food? My favorite food. Okay, so listen, I have. Let me see. What is my favorite food? Oh, I know what it is. So my favorite food is fish and greens, right? So that's my favorite entree. But lately, like I've been into like charcuterie boards, low key, but I haven't been getting. I'm laughing because I haven't been making charcuterie boards. Like I haven't been like buying. I'm sorry, I haven't been buying charcuterie boards, but I've been like making them out of. This is gonna be so funny. I've been making them out of Lunchables. So yeah, so lately that's been my favorite little snack has been like some cheese and crackers and a little meat with it. I've been liking that. So yeah, it's been like dope. But I I've really been enjoying charcuterie boards. So yeah, but I don't know if that's my favorite food. It might just be like I be going through seasonal, like one minute I like this, next minute I like pizza, next minute I like pasta, next minute I like hamburgers, you know what I'm saying? You never know. But here recently I think fish and greens is like a favorite of mine, and especially when I go to Top of the River and I get on Top of the River, it's so good. If you've ever been to Top of the River, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Go to Top of the River and get you a riverboat special and get you a riverboat special and get you a side of greens and coleslaw and cornbread. And I promise you, you're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna love that. So yeah. Try it and see what you like. And if you like it, come back up under here. I want you to comment up under this video and tell me how much you like it or you don't like it or whatever. Okay. What was your favorite thing to do when you were my age? I have no clue what age this person is, but what is my favorite thing to do at this age is to be a mom and be a wife and just live a life of stability, peace, happiness, like all of the things. Like that's my favorite thing to do at this age. I feel like this person was probably a lot younger. So when I was young, what was some stuff I like to do? When I was young, what did I used to do a lot? I was in pageants. I don't know if I enjoyed them, but I was in pageants. I was good. My mom put me in them all the time. Because I really do kind of get stage fright, but I don't know. I'm always on a stage. Hence this. But I always get stage fright, but I was always, like I said, my mom always put me up there. So like I used to always do like oratorical speaking and pageants and stuff like that when I was younger. And what did I like to do though? I used to like hanging out with my friends. I used to have like the same little group of 5 friends, and we used to hang out every day. for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I remember one time we had did like a little we had recorded like a little series. Well, it wasn't a series, but it was like a talk show. We had did like a talk show. That's dope. I know we don't have the footage. I don't even know where we recorded it or what phone, but like it was so dope. And I remember like one of the questions they had asked me. This is gonna be so nerdy. You probably don't even care, but it was one of the questions they had asked me. They was like, Jessica, what is it about life or something? But the answer was technology has really advanced or technology has really enhanced or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it had really made everybody crack up. Okay, I couldn't remember the important details of that story, but it was like, it was something, I said something so crazy and it made everybody in the room crack up. It was so funny. But yeah, that was one of the things I used to enjoy. Me and my friends could come up with anything. We always had the best ideas. Like one day I'm going to get them on the pod and like we're going to do like a real deal setup and a real deal pod with all my friends. And they are, you think I'm crazy? Oh, baby, if I got on here with my friends, y'all, it would be, we going tippity top first day with me and my friends because we are crazy. And we like really feed off each other and like really, man, it's never a dull moment. If only you guys could see our group chat. And then my group chat, I don't even have a group chat with these people. If I had a group chat with my friends from my friends from high school, it would be crazy. But like we get together like on the holidays still and stuff like that, and like it's still like when I say it's like riding a bike, like once we get with each other, we're still just as crazy as we were in high school. And I don't even talk to them, not even on a day-to-day, or like haven't spoke to some of them in years. And like if I got around them right now today, it would be just like how it was in undergrad. I'm not undergrad, in high school. And like them type of friends you cherish, you love that. Like that is like the dopest experience. Like that was like my favorite thing about them was my favorite thing about being young was hanging out with my friends because we was like a real good group of people. Anyways, do you know any good jokes? Do I know? Y'all see what just happened when I just tried to tell that last joke, okay? Do I know any good jokes? Probably I could stumble through. Do I know any good jokes? What's a good joke? I don't have any good jokes for real. Yeah, I don't have any good jokes. Like I'm one of them ones that like you have to see me in, you just be around me and then I can just say I say crazy things. I'm not a good jokester, but I say stuff that be so crazy and off the wall that people be like, oh my gosh, she a good joke. Like she funny. I want to hang out with her. Like I feel like people think I'm funny, but I don't tell jokes. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I tell jokes, but like in the situation. Like I'm not a jokester. I'm not a comedian. That's what it is. I'm not a comedian, but I tell good jokes in the situation, I feel like. Where were you born? The hospital that I was born in, believe it or not, which is so crazy, mind-blowing to me, is now knocked down, which is so crazy. It's no hospital in my hometown, which is like it's like almost like boom. I wish it was like a, let's see here, I don't know, there's no good noise. There's no good noise to explain what I'm saying, but like there is, it's amazing though that it is towns now with no hospital at all. And the hospital that I actually was born in, that my mama gave birth to all 3 of her kids in, is now shut down. Like it just really blows my mind. Like what are these people gonna do for healthcare? And well, they drive like 30-40 minutes to like a hospital, and then the best hospital around us is like an hour away or maybe a little over an hour. So like you would actually have to get like either airlift. If something really happened in my hometown, you have to get airlifted, or then you could ride an ambulance, but it would take them an hour. And then you listen, let me tell y'all this. My son rode in the ambulance for 26 miles. It cost us $1,000+. That is like boosh, mind blowing. Now, I don't know if they done added the insurance and all that type of stuff, but like for that incident, it was 26 miles. Like that's not even that far. I don't feel like for a freaking $1,000 or something for just a freaking ambulance ride, and nothing was wrong with him. I was thankful to God that people came and got him and did all that, but like. And it was only because he was at my hometown where there's no hospital. And so they had to travel 26 miles. When they traveled 26 miles, the hospital bill is like bizarre. Like, what? That's crazy. Anyways, like, it's almost like, forget it, I'll drive and just give me a police escort in the back of me and just let me drive. For 26 miles, it's like $20 in gas. So, well, not even that much in gas, but like, let me just drive and do my own thing and just get him a police escort. That really just makes more sense, because then if something happens, you got the police escort or like the people to escort you in the bag. I don't got to get in the ambulance and do all that for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, whatever, keep that. Anyways, okay. But yeah, all of that came from that one question, which was, it just made me think about my hospital that I was actually born in, which I wonder what they do with your birth records and stuff. But I guess it's on your birth certificate, and I'm able to get my birth certificate, so I'm good. But it just make you think about, though, like, the hospital that you was born in is now torn down. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to you? It's crazy to me. It's crazy, mind blowing. To me, it's stupid. Anyways, do you like to read? I don't. I don't, but I think it's a skill that you must learn. I think that reading gives you a type of creativity in your mind, and like creates like an imagination that you do need to visit sometimes. And I think that it's better. I ain't gonna say it's better than like watching movies and stuff like that, because that has its own thing too. But like being able to create those things, well, I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm just saying, reading is good. I feel like is like reading is more personal than watching the movie, right? So like, basically, okay, so take this as an example. Twilight was my favorite series, right? Twilight, the one with the Edward and all of those people, Edward and Bella and all that stuff, right? So like, they had a book series first, right? And the book series was so much better than the movie, was because you were able to like create it all, like, while you're reading it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to read it, but like, as you're reading it, you can create it all. But like, when you watching it on like a movie or like a TV and stuff like that, like, it's all there for you. Like, you really don't have a lot of room for imagination when you're watching it on TV. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like reading is a lot better. Do I like to read? No. But do I think that people should read? Do I think reading is an important skill to have? Yeah, I do. So, yeah, definitely, I think you should read books. What kind of books do you like? So here recently, I just brought me a Bible. And I got, which, before, everybody used to have Bibles on their phones. But I still do. I still got my Bible on my phone, and I enjoy watching my Bible on my phone, and I still enjoy reading my Bible. I enjoy reading my devotions on my phone still. But I bought a Bible, and I bought this devotional book, and I'm telling you, like, it gets me like very much. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much better than like watching a preacher online. I guess because it's like, when you read, you're reading in your own voice. You reading in your own, like, everything. So like, it's better than just watching people online when you got your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that is good. Everybody should do that in the mornings, which I don't do it every morning. I didn't do it this morning, but I did it yesterday morning. It was actually pretty good. But I think every morning people should get up and people should do a devotional. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with God and just kind of like, do that. I think it's very important. It's very, 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 very important. I'm sorry, y'all. Something, I don't even know. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know. I like watching my thing on YouTube, but I often forget about Twitch, and I don't know if there are comments. I'm sorry, y'all. But if there are comments on Twitch, I don't know if I can see them on here. But maybe I can. Let's see. What's up, what's up, what's up, my beautiful people? Hold on, y'all. Now I know I got Twitch on my phone. I might not, though, when I think about it. I get joy when I think about you. Okay, well, I know how I used to watch it, though. See, I used to, see. I know how I used to watch this. Get up on my twitchy ditchity. Okay, hold on. Did y'all miss me now for real? I really enjoy doing this.
My friends convinced me because they were getting ahead of me in levels. I was like, okay, this is not working out. So then I started doing some PVE to grind up my levels and get some gear. But I wasn't serious.
It's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. What y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Ooh, they really okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to make sure. I don't want anybody to be commenting and I can't see y'all. Okay. All right. I just be having to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I can see everybody. I don't want nobody to be talking to me while I'm over here jabbing my jaws to y'all. Y'all talking back and I can't see you, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like we're all in the clear. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Let's go back to the questions. So, what was the question I was on? What type of books do I like to read? So yeah, I get it in my Bible every morning and I do my devotion every morning and I advise everybody to do that. I think it's a dope thing to do. It's cool. Okay. What is your best move? Can you show me? My best move, can I show you? What do I be doing? I think I be like this. Get it, Jesse. Get it, Jesse. Get it, Jesse. Ooh, ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I guess jiggy now. I guess jiggy. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm grown first off. But I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I must say, this is a loaded question. What do I want to be when I grow up? I'm just gonna say I want to have it figured out. But you know, I seen this thing. This is the thing. I seen this thing where it was like, God says if you figured it out, you wouldn't need me. So I'm just leaning independent on the Lord Jesus Christ. And so we shall see, you know. I just know that I want peace, love, and happiness. I always say that. I definitely want peace, love, and happiness for me, everybody connected to me, my family, my friends, just everybody. So definitely that. Definitely to live comfortably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, to get paid for doing what I love to do. Yeah, but as far as like anything definitive, I feel like I am definitely figuring it out. We're still in the figuring it out phase. Who knew at 32, 31, 32, I'd still be figuring it in the figuring it out phase. But yeah, that's where we are. What do you want to be? Okay, that's what I just did. If you could be a superhero, if you could be any superhero, what would you be? I'm not into superheroes, which is so crazy. What's crazy is the last time I went live, I had these guys on here, and one of them name was Deadpool, the other one name was Wolverine. And they told me to like go and watch it, but I don't know. Like I told y'all, like I'm such a Madea play type of girl. So like it's hard for me to like get into that type of stuff. But I don't know. I have to go and look at who the superheroes are and what all superhero powers they have and like really weigh out my options. What an engineering, technical, overthinking, overanalyzed answer to give. But like, I would literally have to do that before I say like I want to be such and such. Like, I don't know yet. I don't know what type of superhero I would want to be, but I don't know. I don't even know if I would want to be a superhero. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, let's go to the next one. If you could be an animal, what would you be? People love their dogs. But if I could be an animal, I don't know. Just an animal that people leave alone and just let live in peace with their family and their loved ones. I really don't know. What type of animal? I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm okay. This is something that you guys don't know about me. I'm new. I mean, if you're new to this channel, you don't know. Even if you're not new to this channel, you probably still don't know this about me. But I'm a very much an overthinker, and I overanalyze every little thing, and I overanalyze every little answer, and like I think things, like I like to think things through until like I just hammer a point to where it can't be hammered no more. So, like these answers, like a superhero, an animal, is like I don't know all the animals to know which one. I don't know all the superheroes to know which one. I don't know all the facts about all the animals to know which one to choose. I don't know all the facts about the superheroes to know which one to choose. That could be a very exhausting life, and I live a very exhausting life. If you don't know me, but if you knew me, you know. Like I live a very exhausting life, but because I just overthink like that, I get in my head and it's like it's like a whirlwind up in there. So yeah, I don't know which type of animal I would be. I don't know which type of superhero I would be. If you could invent anything, what would it be? Oh my gosh, I really don't know, but let me tell y'all this. My auntie had an invention, which was so good, which is still good. I don't know why she doesn't do her invention still. Her invention was really good. It was a thing called check your breath, right? So this is what it would do. It would be a machine, okay? And let me tell you, it would be like something that you could get at the checkout aisle when you're walking through about to get your groceries, right? When you're standing in line, right? It would be one of those little mechanic things sitting over there, and it would be called check your breath. I'm giving y'all the idea. Please do not take my auntie idea. And if you do, I got myself recorded. So I am going to take my recording and take your idea and say, no, they got it from me. But really, you got it from my auntie. But let me tell you, my auntie had this thing. My auntie had this idea, right? And it was gonna be a little device that was gonna be at the checkout aisle. It's gonna be called Check Your Breath, right? And it was going to be this thing. And this would have been so good. She could have partnered up with anybody and got this done. It was gonna be like a little device. You blow into it, and if your breath was hot, it would automatically spit you out a piece of gum. If it wasn't hot, then you would go on about your day. I thought that was the most dopest thing. I don't know whatever happened to it, but I thought it was the dopest thing ever, because I feel like, especially when you were like a teenage guy, because you are really antsy about your first dates and dating women and your breath being right and all that type of stuff, or even if you're like me and you're an overthinker. But I don't really care about what people say about me in that way, really. Like, whatever, it's gonna be times my breath gonna be kicking, and if my breath kicking, get away from me or step back, if that's how I feel about it. But that's a selfish thought. Some people really do care about people and how they think about if their breath stinks or not. And so if you're one of those type of people, and like yourself, especially if you're self-conscious about it, that would have been a great thing to do. You just blow in the thing. Once you blow into it, you get a stick of gum, and it gives you a stick of gum. Or if it's not hot and you don't need it, then you don't need it. You're good. But like, I thought that was just the dopest thing. I don't know whatever happened, but I think it still be good. Like, okay, you get like, okay, right now packs of gums is what, like $3.98, something like that, $4. Okay, for a $3 upcharge, you also get the gum with the kit. You know, you get it as a kit. You get the check your breath thing, and you get the pack of gum. And then once you get it the first time, next time all you gotta do from now on is just buy the gum. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got your little kit, and you have it where it's like pocket size. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just like a whistle almost. You pop it out like a whistle, and then you blow in it, and then it spits you out a piece of gum, and then if not, you good. That was a great invention that my auntie had. It was great. I don't know whatever happened to it, but it would have been so good. It was called Check Your Breath, and she should have really did that. Like, that would have probably gotten us gazillions of dollars, and we could have been the richest people in the world right now, because Check Your Breath would have took off. But Yeah, that was one thing that was good. One thing that I was thinking about, it wasn't an invention because people try to shoot it down, but people still don't understand what I be saying. It's the thermometer in your car, right? The thermometer in your car, when you turn on your air conditioning in your car, that thing, okay, when you turn it on to 78, the 78 degrees is not the temperature for the car. It's the temperature for the temperature of the air that's blowing out is 78-degree air. Like, that's how cool the air is that's coming out. What I said was it should have like a house, like automatic AC, like automatic central heating air, right? You put it in your car and it goes basically, okay, say you want your car to be 75 degrees and you want it to be 75 degrees for your entire 2-hour trip that you're taking. Your air pops on and off, or cools and heats, or does whatever to keep your car at that temperature the whole time. Because if you like me, I get to riding and I say I want it on cool, and then it get too cold, it's blowing in my face, and then now I gotta turn it off, and then it's getting too hot and I gotta turn it back on. Now it's getting too cold, I gotta turn it back off. But if you just get it to where it's like central heating air and it just blows and it's all good, and you just turn it to 75 degrees and then it comes on and off as you are driving, I think that is much better. I was telling people that, I told some people that, people love to try to shoot your ideas down though. I told people that in my job and they was like, well, it's already doing that. The car already do that. But I don't think cars do that. I really don't. I think the 75 degrees is the temperature of the air that's blowing out. Like when you set your car to 78 degrees in the car, it's the temperature of the air that's going out. Your air ain't kicking on and off. Well, at least my car, I don't got a fancy car though. I just got a base model. I just got a base model Kia, but like still, like they need to put that in all cars. That should be something that all cars come with, I guess. Who cares? But I tried to say that to some people, but everybody tried to shoot my idea down. They said like it was the stupidest thing in the world, but I still stick with that. They need to put that. I don't care if they do got it. If they do got it in some cars, they need to put that in every car. Like they need to put that in every. That's so annoying when you're going on a long road trip and you got to continue to put your air up, down, and all around. Like, come on, just make it to where it's like the air condition in your house and make it kick on and off. But I digress. I'm not gonna get all upset. I'm not gonna get all upset about it. I digress, but I'm just saying, like, it just makes more sense to me to have your car running like that. Okay. Anyways, we got 2 more questions and we're cutting it off. We've been on here already 42 minutes. Like, I'm telling you, I get on here and get the jump in my jaws, and I can jump my jaws for hours, as you can see. So yeah. If you could do anything right now, what would you do? I would make a gazillion dollars. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I could do anything right now. I don't know. Take a nap. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I told you make a gazillion dollars. Sure. I don't know how I could do that, but if there was like a reasonable, sensible way to do it, and I could just do it, like just click on one button and a gazillion billion dollars just magically appeared in my account. Sure, that's what I would do right now. I mean, yeah. What is a memory that makes you happy? Oh my gosh. I don't want to cry, but I will, because I will. I get very emotional, but this is a memory that really makes me happy. Okay, y'all. So my family is a very traditional family, like very traditional family. And I love that about my family. Like we have always been traditional. Well, all of my grandparents have now passed away, which is like gives me a little ball in my throat, because me and my grandparents was like all 4 of them. Like I really think I was all 4 of my grandparents' favorite grandchild. Like like my cousins would probably try to argue y'all on someone. Maybe my grandma on my mama's side, my cousins would probably try to argue that one. But like, and maybe my grandma on my daddy's side, my cousins would probably try to argue that. But my granddaddies, I feel like hands down, like nobody would even argue me with that. Like both of them, I was definitely like my granddad on my mama's side made it known to all the kids, like this is my favorite. I feel like my granddaddy Mac did too. Like my granddaddy on my daddy's side, he made it known to everybody. Like he was like, yeah, this is my favorite. But yeah. So my grandparents, I love them to death. Anyways, but all of them have passed now. And before they passed, my grandparents on my mom's side, for Christmas time, we would do it big, baby. We would have so many people at my grandma's house on my mom's side for Christmas. And my grandmama, she would literally, one time she called shingles doing it. She would make a big old Christmas dinner. She would have dressing, greens, green beans, ham, turkey, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, everything, cakes on cakes on cakes, everything that we wanted was there. Man, this is so crazy. Anyways, everything that we could want or need was there, right? And all my cousins would be there, and all my aunties and uncles, and everybody would be there, right? So this one particular time, this was so fun. Oh my gosh, we used to have so much fun. And we would play games. And so what we would also do would be, we would have a Christmas program, which I'm from the South, so yeah. We would all get together and we would have a Christmas program, right? And everybody would all come to my grandma's house, and we would all sit in the living room, and we would have this big old tree. It was so big. It's almost amazing that she could even put it up. She would have like my cousins come beforehand and like help her put it up, and then like my uncles would come in town beforehand and they would help her put it up and stuff. And like, it would just be so many people in the house. Like, it don't matter what room you walked into, even if you walked on a porch, it was full. Like, everybody was there. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Everybody used to be there. And so we would go in there or whatever. We would have this Christmas program. So every time after we ate, we would go in, we'd eat. Everybody would be late, of course, because my grandma would say, it's going to start at, we're going to eat at 12. We would come when nobody be there. We wouldn't get there at 2, because in the mornings, my mama would, on Christmas morning, we would have, my mama and them play Santa Claus. So like, we would always do our own thing at the house on Christmas morning. So by the time we got there, it was about 2 o'clock. Well, my grandma used to always say, let's go start at 12. Everybody be late. Okay, so by the time, she did not eat though. One thing about my grandmama, she didn't eat until everybody was in their door. She was calling phones. She was doing whatever she had to do to get all her kids around that table, and she did not, nobody could eat until everybody got there, which was so wild to me. But we could not. And so when I say we used to put on our Sunday's best, we used to be in that thing suited and booted. If you got an outfit for Christmas, you putting that outfit on. If you got a toy for Christmas, whatever your toy was, you bring in your toy that year. So this particular year, I think I had got a Game Boy. I don't know what it was. And it wasn't that year. That year was on some other stuff. Anyways, this year, I don't know what I had got, but I came and everybody was in there. We was all in there. So we had ended up doing our Christmas program. So the Christmas program, this is what we used to do. We used to do like a scripture. My brother, yeah, I know, I know y'all know my brother. If you know me, you know my brother. But back in the day, my brother used to play the trumpet, right? He used to play the trumpet for school, and he was really good at it. He was so good at playing the trumpet that he actually got a scholarship to play it in college, which was wildly amazing, right? Like, you got your school paid for just to play the instrument in college. He had other plans, whatever, but neither here nor there. Anyways, in college, he would play, in at the Christmas program, he would do that. He would play his trumpet, right? And like, I had cousins who could sing, and then my auntie could sing, my cousin could play the piano, and I used to do this little duet for Mary, Did You Know? Like, Mary, did you know that your baby boy? My grandmama, she used to love that. She used to love it when they did it. So like, they always used to do it every year. So of course, me being me, I would do my little, one year, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm doing my favorite memory, I'm sorry. So, this just that Christmas program though, like, it was just so legit. Like, you had to come in, you had to perform. My mama used to let my brother perform most of the time. That used to be her pride and joy, baby. And then after that, I had started doing my oh man, this is so good. I had started doing my speeches. And so like, when I told you I did oratorical speeching, and I did oratorical speeches, and I did pageants, right? And so like, my talent for my pageant would be a speech. So I would always just do oratorical speeches all the time. That's what I did. So I started doing that for the Christmas program, right? And so also one year, me and my cousins We had practice. My grandma made us practice too. We had practice, and we had did a song, and we had marched in like a choir. And like my choir at my church used to always walk down the aisle, and then like one person would go this way, one person would go this way, and then they would meet around in the middle like this. Okay, well they did. We did that. We did that at the Christmas program. 1 year, and like my uncle was like, "Oh, go ahead, y'all." Like everybody used to really gas us up for real. Like we used to be a close family, even though we used to all live on different sides of the world, and we really throughout the year we barely kept in touch. But at the Christmas program, we used to be turned up. Anyways, and so this particular time, so everybody used to do their pad. Everybody used to do their own little. They used to get up. Every child used to have something. My aunties, they used to do the scripture. Oh, and then we had like this memorial thing to where like if you had everybody who had passed away in our family, we would light a candle for you and like do like I don't know if we said something about the people. Or we said something about them, and then like if it was somebody in your particular family who it was, then you would be the one to light the candle. So like for my granddaddy, when my granddaddy passed away, my grandma would light his candle, and then when my uncle passed away, I think my grandma lit everybody candle. Actually, I don't know. I really don't remember about that part, but I remember we did used to light candles though. If anybody passed away in the family, we used to light a candle. It was be like a little memorial part of this program. We used to light candles. People hated that part, low key. Everybody, we used to really pull the fun out of the program. But my auntie, she used to love doing it every year. She bought them white candles, and we used to have to make sure that we lit them candles every time. Okay, and so this one, I'm trying to make sure I get everything we used to do at this program. Like we used to say the prayer, we used to say scripture, we used to sing songs, and if you had a talent, you did your talent. If you had a talent that my grandmama in particularly wanted to see, you did that talent, regardless if you wanted to do it or not. And after that, we gave out gifts. It used to be so many gifts up under the tree. You could barely like even put people in the room to sit down because the gifts used to be coming all the way from in front of the tree. Because I had an auntie who was very well off. She lives a very modest lifestyle, but she was very well off really in real life, mainly because she didn't have a husband and she didn't have kids. So like she used to just use her money to like just really pamper all of her nieces and nephews and her mom. Like she used to really go all out for us during Christmas time and during going back to school time. She used to really go all out for us. So like she used to bring in so many gifts, and my grandma would have so many gifts, and then sometimes people would bring their gifts for their kids. Like my uncles and my aunties, like they would bring the gifts. I remember one time my mama brought our biggest gift. So like my mama would really play Santa. My mama loved doing that. She loved playing Santa. So she would bring, so if we would think like, oh, Santa didn't get us this gift. And so we would open up our gifts and we'd be like, oh, we wanted that baby doll, or we wanted this Game Boy, we wanted this. And we'd be like, oh, Santa didn't bring it to us. No, then we'd get to my grandmama's house and then, oh, Santa came to your grandmama's house. And it would be like, oh, that's the gift. And it used to be like the main big gift. It used to be there. Sometimes my mama would do that. Like that's how creative she would get. Like she would really get into it. Christmas is like a big time. It was a big time for my family. Okay. So now that I've explained what the Christmas program is, this particular Christmas program, which is my favorite memory, one of my favorite memories in the whole wide world, my uncle, God rest his soul, he's passed away now. This Christmas program, he had his girlfriend over at the time, and he proposed to her at the Christmas program. It was so good. It was like we had all performed, and then we had went around the table, and we had went around the room. It wasn't no table. It was just like couches and chairs, and there was a big piano in this room, and it was just like a real dining area, like a family room, what people would call a family room nowadays. They don't even build houses with these dining rooms no more. But back in the day, it was called what y'all would know as a family room. But back in the day, it was like a dining room. People would actually go in and have time with their family. Okay, anyways. So we would go in there. So we was all in there, and so we had to go around the room. We was telling everybody like, why do we love you, or what do you love about coming here, or what was you most thankful about that year, or something like that. It was something that we all went around and we said. And when it got to my uncle, he looked at his wife, he looked at his girlfriend, and he was like, he had said a little speech. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. He had said like a little speech, and then he had got down on one knee, and he had asked her to marry her. And it was so sweet. It was the best one we had. Like, everybody in there. We loved this lady to death. We really love this lady. At the time, a lot happened after that. But that day though, that particular day, and my uncle, he had this camcorder, and like I had an uncle too who was like very much so like he was big on, I ain't gonna say he was big on technology, but he was the biggest on technology in our family. You know what I'm saying? At that time, like he had moved away from our hometown. He had went and established himself in a new town, in a new city, in a new state, you know, hours and hours and hours away. And so like he was like one of the more, I want to say, for a lack of a better word, prestige uncles that I had. You know what I mean? Like he was like, he had his flaws, he had like everybody else do, but like he was more so like independent thinking, I would say, out of all of my uncles. I ain't gonna say out of all my uncles, but just like, I don't know how to describe him, but like he was just more, he had a lot of money, but like that, he always had a lot of money, and he knew about technology early on. So like he was in there with a camcorder, and we was probably like we was still doing Polaroids, you know what I'm saying? So he was in there with a whole camcorder, and like it was just like dope to even see a camcorder for the first time. I was so infatuated with this camcorder because it was the first time I had ever even seen a camcorder, I think. So was when he had brought it over there, and I remember like doing my speech, and he had recorded my speech on the camcorder, and like it was a big deal, and he had recorded, I bet he still got this tape. I know he do. He recorded my uncle proposing to his wife, his then wife, on the camcorder or whatever. And yeah, it was just so nice. I remember he had played it back, and I remember watching it over and over and over and over and over again. We all cried when my uncle did that because it was just so sweet. It was just, it added like a great touch to the whole situation. Basically, it added a good touch to our Christmas program. Like, it was like legit. The Christmas program was so legit too. Like, even my husband now got a chance to go to the Christmas program, but like the Christmas program, we don't do it no more because my grandma passed away, and once she got sick, she got real sick one year with shingles. I'm sorry, she got sick one year with shingles, and like she couldn't really cook like that no more because it was just really her body. I mean, you know, and it was just too much. And then after that, her daughter started trying to do it, and ain't no food like your grandmama food, I'm telling you. After you used to your grandmama food, all other food be like, you know, it'd be decent, but it ain't the same. And I think my uncles felt that way. My uncles was like, they could tell their sisters was cooking and not their mama. and so after that, everybody was just like, we don't want to do this. I feel like everybody was just like, man. And then people start, you know, trying to kind of recreate it at their own house, you know, too. And so like everybody just kind of started giving up on it. And then my grandma, she just started getting more and more sick and so like we really couldn't do it, but like we still did it for a few years. For a few years we kept it going, and we tried our best to keep it going. And then yeah, my grandmama, she just basically just, you know, started getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And then as she got sicker, we stopped doing it. But we should do it again. I mean, I know it would never be the same. It'll never be the same. But like, I would definitely want to do something like that for my son. Like, I want him to experience that. Like, that was so much fun, man. We used to really get into it too. Like, we used to really be into it. Like, we used to, oh my goodness. I remember one time, so like my auntie had started doing this thing where like she would give all the grandkids $10 a piece. And so it used to be so dope because she would be doing it or whatever. So like we used to look forward to it. Like we used to be like, okay, we know that we could go to the movies that night because we knew my auntie was going to give us those $10. One day, my uncle, the same one who had proposed to his girl, he came in, and so like everybody had did it this year. I think everybody was like, we not giving the kids nothing no more. We not buying all them clothes. We not buying all them clothes and gifts because they really don't want it. They just want the money. So everybody had did $10. And my uncle had came in. He didn't know everybody had did $10 to all the grandkids. And it was probably like 12 of us. It had to be about 12 or 15 of us. Probably it was a lot of us. And so my uncle, he didn't know this was the same one who had proposed to his girl at that time. He ain't know everybody did $10. He came in and he was like, oh, y'all gave all the grandkids $10, reached in his pocket and had enough money on the spot in his pocket. This is how dope the Christmas program used to be. For real, this is how people used to come. You had to be a big baller when you came in. Like, I'm telling you, it was that time of the year. You saved for that time of the year. You put your nice clothes on. You was coming in there. I think they was really coming there to stunt on each other, like, for real. Doc and my uncle came in there. He had enough money in his pocket to give all of the grandkids $10 a piece. I was like, oh my gosh, what you doing? What you doing? Everybody thought, like, you would have to go to the bank. You had to, get that type of money out because it was probably like $1,500 or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It was $10 for all of us, so that's $1,500. So what, 150? Something 200. Well, how many of 100? Who knows? That was crazy math I just did. Anyways, but yeah, he had the money in his pocket, and it was just like so. I was amazed because like he really was counting it out. He was like, "Oh, I got this. He was like, y'all ain't gonna up me. Y'all ain't gonna up me." And he gave us all $10. It was so much fun, man. Man, we used to just really enjoy ourselves back in the day. But things have changed. Things have changed. But I would definitely, like, even still to this day, though, like, just because of that, Christmas is still a big deal in my family. Like, my my family that I'm creating, I'm building. Like, Christmas is, like, that time of the year, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting to see it's coming up now, you know what I mean? And like just focusing on your kids and just seeing your kids so happy. I was so happy during that time. Oh my goodness, we had so much fun during those times, man. Those are times that like money couldn't buy, like nothing can buy back those experiences. So yeah. That was the last question. That was the last question for the Q&A. You see, y'all, this turned into a whole hour, and there was just like a couple questions that was real good on there. But that turned into a whole hour. That's how much I like to jap these jaws. I just like to jap them. That's all I be doing is Japanese jaws. But yeah, like I told y'all, we're back. I'm gonna start doing my second season of the podcast. We're gonna get that up and rolling, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it can come out before Christmas time, before the holidays, so that everybody can have something to watch during the holidays, you know? That's always fun. So yeah, hopefully we can get season 2 out by the holiday time so that y'all can just binge watch it. Y'all can binge watch the channel, you know, during the season 2 of the podcast during the holidays. But alrighty, we're gonna wrap this up. We've been on going strong for an hour, a whole hour. Woo woo! Yes, we are back and we are at it, y'all. I really enjoy you guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, regardless if you stay for a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or how many other minutes. I really appreciate you for just coming in, stopping in, and enjoying the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're on my Twitch. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, especially when I go live like this. I'll be doing this on Twitch and YouTube, but when I don't know, we'll have to see how it works with my podcast. You know, Twitch don't do stored videos, I don't think, so I don't know, we'll see. I might just go live, play it live on Twitch too, who knows. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. And I thank you so much for joining. We are back and we are at it.